Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your March 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Capricorn. Now, you guys are awesome fans, so I want to say a special thank you for being so awesome. You guys are like my #1 fans, and I know I have a lot of Capricorn followers from the beginning that have watched my videos, and I appreciate it so much. So I just want to say a big thank you here for you guys. You know, it's very flattering and very touching that you guys watch my videos, and you know, I still feel very blessed to be able to do what I do, and I get excited. I got really excited to do these videos because in February I got sick, and so for just over a week, and so it took a lot of time out from, you know, my recording schedule and whatever, but it took me a while to actually kind of get excited again to do them because, you know, I wasn't feeling that well. And so I'm at a place where I feel like I'm just really excited to bring these to you guys because I know you guys enjoy them so much. So yeah, so I am behind in my recording schedules. Chances are I'm not going to be doing mid-month videos on a regular basis anymore. I may, depends if I have time for them. It's just going to be hit and miss here and there, though, most likely. And then, but I am going to be doing my regular general readings, these type readings that I post around the 1st of the month, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd of the month, every month, and I will be back for April's videos. And I am going to be trying to do more sex and relationship videos for those of you who really enjoy my sex and relationship videos. I am going to be trying to do more, and I'm not sure yet. I was hoping to get them out for March as well, but I am behind, so I haven't decided yet what's going to happen there. So yeah, so stay tuned. Also, follow me on Twitter because I do post what's going on with me on Twitter, and at Oracle Daphne. I'm also at Birdsfly, but Birdsfly is more my personal stuff, personal interest in stuff, so definitely follow the Oracle Daphne one. And what else? If you like a private reading with me, definitely check out my website, oracledaphne.com. It does have a calendar page in which shows my availability, but I am telling people, guys, it is only a calendar. It's not the way to book. You'll have to email me, let me know what time is you know, that you want is going to work for you, and then I'm happy to, you know, confirm it and send you an invoice. So yeah, and I just laid out a spread here. Again, this is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Capricorn. Let's see. I'm not really totally vibing with this spread, so I'm going to redo it. I did the same for Sagittarius. You may be in a relationship with a Sagittarius. I feel that there's just a lot of different elements, and it's not really making sense. I think the main thing from what I just saw was there's a lot of frustration, and, you know, especially in the position of emotions. Emotionally, like, there may be some tension. You know, frustration in relationships or in your personal life, or something going on in March that kind of just like makes you very tense or frustrated, or even pissed off at some points. There's also a thing, there's this push-pull energy where it's like there's money and then there's struggle, and there's money and then there's struggle. And it's very Capricornian. It's very like, you know, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, where, you know, you may have a business may be really, really good, and then it may die. And business, again, may be really good and then die. And so it's just like, it's inconsistencies that I'm seeing. I want to say overall, though, financially, I don't really feel like it's going to be a hard month for you. For some people, there may be more struggles than others. And there may be something going on about like survival mode, where you're concerned, you're in kind of survival mode and you're not living your life to the fullest, and you need to be more like just living your life no matter what. And there's an over focus on finances, or there's over focus on like being on what I call lockdown, where you're like not spending money, you're concerned about spending money. Again, in this spread too, you got the Four of Pentacles as the first card out of the deck. So there's this issue about money, worry about money, concern there. And again, you have the Ten of Pentacles crowning you. It's interesting, this came up for Sagittarius too. Now remember, I have shuffled again twice. I want to say March is going to be quite a whirlwind. There's a lot of different energies going on. And I'm just going to read this spread because it makes more sense in some ways than the first one. It's still not totally vibing with me, but I'm just going to kind of go with it. So as I mentioned, you have the Miser card in the center of the spread, which is being worried about money. And now Sagittarius did also get this. So again, there may be a Sagittarius in your life. You may be in a relationship with a Sagittarius, or like a Sagittarius or something too. Or they may have some issues with money too, okay? So, and you have the Nine of Cups crossing that. So to me, the Nine of Cups is not you. The Nine of Cups is, I mean, it could be if you're a guy. I don't usually see the Nine of Cups as a girl, but it could be a girl in some cases. It has been. The Nine of Cups is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female. They may be struggling with money. So there's this thing. And then there's also these two cards, one in the past and one in the future, which I don't like them coming up together, okay? You know, when you have the Two of Swords in the recent past, which is a disconnect or someone who's emotionally unavailable, okay? And then you have the Devil in the future, which is feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling tortured by those little voices in your head, you know what I mean? Or the, you know, to me, the Devil is the Capricorn, because the Capricorn struggles so much with their kind of like that lower animal side versus the higher spiritual side. This is also wanting control or lording power over someone, or like, you know, it is possible, ladies, Capricorn ladies, that you gave your heart to someone. It could be another Capricorn who knows, they know that you like them. You know, there's that thing where they're lording that kind of power over you. This is a cord of attachment issue. There's two cord of attachment issues going on, what I call issues. Like you can have a cord of attachment to someone where it doesn't affect you at all. Okay, let's just put it that way. And then you could have a cord of attachment to someone who's draining your energy, who's who's a vampire. Okay. And I feel like this is, you know, you have a cord of attachment to someone who's not good for you, okay, who's of the lower energy. Now, energy goes from high to low, okay? That's like water going down the mountain, okay? Flowing downstream. And I feel like if you are dealing with this Knight of Cups person, this person either has addiction problems or they're emotionally unavailable and they're in another relationship, okay? Or both. It could be both, because it's linking up with both, and or financial problems. So this person has financial problems, this person has addiction problems or alcohol problems, and this person is in either a relationship that's not working for them, or there's major disagreement in the relationship, or they're emotionally unavailable, or you see the potential. I feel like in both situations here, you see the potential to be with this person. And in the recent past, you saw that potential. Now, this person's a player, so this person may or may not be good for you, okay? And then in the future, this person knows that you like them. You've given, instead of the heart, you know, you dangling the heart in front of their nose and saying, I kind of think I like you, da-da-da-da. You dangled it, but then in the future, the devil has taken it. The devil has taken it because either you left it out hanging out there for too long, or you literally gave it to him. And you said, I want you. You know, I want to be in a relationship with you. But the problem is the devil is either in a marriage situation that they can't get out of, and you have the hots for them, or you like them, or there's some issue there. Or you are the devil and you're the one in this situation. You could, again, have, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that has the Capricorn ascendant, or moon. Or you could be the Capricorn that has the Sagittarius ascendant or moon, and like or like a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer ascendant. So I know there's a lot of different possibilities there. One of those three. To me, this is more so though. I want to say all this cluster in the center. There's 4 cards here, and this is how they show up together. Okay, it's hard for me to show it. I'm going to do it. This, usually what's in the center is talking about you. Okay, but because this Knight is not, I don't believe, for most of you, this Knight is not you. Especially like if you're like a Capricorn female and you're watching this Knight, I don't feel like it's you. I just don't. I feel like this is someone else in your life, and you may be very focused on them. You may be very worried about money. They may be very worried about money. So there's a mirror thing here going on too. And there's this past thing and this future thing. And maybe in the present moment, you're digging for gold, or you may actually have money. You may be very well off, or you may be very high powered in your career, and your career might be taking off, this is also the card of inheritance too. That's beginning of March. That may be happening. To me, it's a very disjointed reading. There's this very much focus in the center. And I want to say for some of you, if money is the root of all evil. Okay, so it's like for some of you, there's not enough. I want to say there's not enough healthy financial focus. There's unhealthy financial focus, but I also don't necessarily believe that is you. In some cases, it's not you. It's this other person, this Knight of Cups person. I feel like that he may be your focus, okay, and he has a difficult time with money. He may be going through some financial issues. You might not be, because the Pentacles is you. The Pentacles is the Capricorn. You may be very worried about money, but at the same time, you may actually have it. Your worries may be unfounded, okay? Now, you have this very high-low thing going on here, too, because you have the Fool that's, as the foundation. And the Fool is taking a leap of faith and believing everything is going to be fine, okay? The thing is, it's like the opposite of the pressure cooker. It's like a complete disjoint. It's completely disjointed. So it's instead of the 2 elements that what's crowning you in the foundation, cooking you, being like really, really difficult and hard, they're actually really positive, but they're so far apart. So in a way, there may be some elements of blessings feeling like for you, like far out. Like you may be reaching really hard, you may be trying really hard to get to this place of this financial, and you just may be feeling like, when the hell am I going to get there, or you may be in a place of faith and it's so weird. Faith and love, too. You may be in a place of faith and love, and you may be very positive. Like, you actually might have a lot of positive energy, but like this person or whatever's going on in the center here is not. If you have the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, you may be very, this is a cluster of negativity, overly focused on either finances, overly focused on being with someone who's unavailable, overly focused on or feeling stuck or feeling tortured by a temptation to be with someone who's unavailable, or overly focused on love with the wrong, I want to say love with the wrong person. It just feels like there's a pie in the sky dream. Okay? It feels like there's a dream. There's an element of the disconnect. It's like you maybe in a way just kind of floating through March. Floating. Some of you, it's going to be where you are like hungry for money. You're like hungry hippo for money. Okay? And for others, it's going to be like where you are like, in a way, looking at things from a bird's eye perspective. You also may have the Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in you somewhere where you are like really disconnected from the world. You may have money or you may not, but you may be disconnected from the world. Like, you may be very, very standoffish about things. You may just be like, no, I'm going to be over here and I'm going to do what I need to do, and they're going to be over there and they're going to do what they need to do. This is a mess that you don't want to get into, okay? This may be a mess that's going on with someone in your life, but this is a mess that you shouldn't be involved in. If you are involved because you are either like a Capricorn male that's involved in some kind of financial issue, some of you may be involved in some kind of scandal, I want to say, like some kind of financial scandal. This is like the wrong road to go down. You know, you got to be careful. Anybody that's like too good to be true schemes, investment schemes, bad investment deals, be careful what you do with your money in March, okay? Don't partner up. Do not partner up. If somebody offers you a partnership, say no. If you're in business for yourself, I feel like business is good. So there's no need to be worried about money. There isn't. And because I feel like you are very disconnected to this center of everything, I feel like you are taking the backseat approach to your life, and you do need to get back in the driver's seat, or you need to focus in a healthy way on you. You may be very spiritual, and it's interesting. The King of Swords came up in that first spread that I did. The King of Swords is very, the King of Swords is looking down at you. So you may have a deceased loved one, a male that's a deceased loved one that's around you in spirit, and they're definitely looking down on you, and they see the situation. This is a terrible situation. You may know, let's just put it this way, you may know someone, and it may not be a romantic interest. It could be, but it could be someone else in your life that's going through a very hard time. And you may feel really, really bad. You may feel like there's something that you want to do to help. You may want to help them out financially. Somebody may approach you and ask you for money, or you may offer someone money, but in a way, the angels are taking care of it. Like, in a way, I want to say this is something that this person has to go through. If, say, your brother, this could be like a brother too. I'm getting brother too, uncle too. Even father, this may be a father figure that's not deceased, someone who's alive that's going through this really hard time. To me, this is the kind of thing where you don't want to get involved. And maybe that's why you're disconnected. That's why you're standoffish. That's why there's like this space between you and what's going on with this person. It's a very challenging spread, I will tell you. I don't usually, there's just this cluster of negativity in the center. So, this is where I definitely recommend a private reading, because it's hard for me to tell you that this is you unless you can confirm it that it's you. For the stuff that's going on in the center, I feel like it has to do with this male Cups person. I really do. If you're a Capricorn female, I really just don't feel like this is you. Don't get involved. If you're a Capricorn female and there's this person in your life, do not get involved with this. Stay away. This person may be going through some kind of divorce or legal separation or something too, because we have this Temperance card. Now, I do see this is you. I do see the Capricorn female as this. You may be going through, again, if this is somebody in your life, say you're married, say this is your partner. If you are married and this is your partner, you have problems in your marriage, major problems, and you are coming to a point and the universe is telling you you need to legally separate. Don't stay in it. You may be overly focused, like so much, like where this person is like totally absorbing all of your attention and time. And it's not healthy. And they're draining you. And you need to get out of it. Capricorns are usually just they're more organized than this. I feel like this is like staying in something that's unhealthy. And I want to say Capricorns are good at getting out of things. But if you're the Capricorn that has that, again, claw, you know, the Scorpio, even Aries sometimes clings on to things, or Cancer clings on, and you were in an unhealthy relationship and you haven't, I want to say you haven't had the guts to leave before now, or you haven't thought that you really needed to. Now is the time. Okay, in March, this person has got to go. I don't feel like you're going to be able to move forward with this in March. If you're in a relationship already, I feel like it's not going anywhere. The relationship is destined to come to an end, okay? It's interesting, in the minute I look down, so you have the Temperance card coming in from the outside, which is legal, to me, legal separation. And then you got the road coming to an end, literally, 3 of Wands there, coming in the position of emotions. You coming to the end of something, the end of a relationship. And it is a natural ending, but and it is also indecisiveness. Some of you have career questions. Some of you, this is career. This has nothing to do with relationship. But because it's linking up with the Temperance card, I want to say this is where your relationship for a lot of you is coming to an end, and you need to file the paperwork. And some of you are spending a lot of time alone, in quiet and solitude, and you are like maybe you're trying to avoid something, you know, maybe you're trying to, like, you know, this is like a legal storm that you maybe been trying to avoid, you know, with someone. And I want to say mainly it's partner. Mainly it's a romantic partner. Maybe it's like you've been in a relationship and you haven't wanted to get out of it because it's very difficult. It's a very messy situation. And you're at that point where you're like, I don't know what to do. You know, you may just not know what to do. But you need to come to a point of decision. You need to say, okay, I'm going to file the paperwork. I'm going to go live here. I'm going to go get out of this situation and move on from it. Definitely move on from it. Because it's not healthy any longer. It's not healthy. And, you know, you may feel very much like, and for single Capricorns, you may feel this way too, unloved and unsupported you know, towards the end of March. For some reason, maybe either very tired and drained or just unloved and unsupported. Like the people, there's not enough people around that are giving you that love and support that you need. And you just may feel like, you know, isolated. You may feel very isolated and alone. And you may be in a relationship where you've been isolated and you may feel isolated and alone, okay? And that's the worst. When you're in a relationship and it feels very alone and you're not connecting with your partner. It's very challenging. I want to say it's very, very challenging spread. I've said that before and I'll say it again. And you're blocked. You're blocked because of this feeling like there's nobody there, and or this person that's draining you, vamping you, from feeling good enough to go out and maybe meet somebody else, or good enough to go out and make a change, or good enough to go out and do something in your life that brings you happiness. And that would be, you know, in the Page of Wands here is the outcome, but it's like you're blocked from it because, which is, you know, the green light from the universe to go out and have fun. Capricorns need to go out and have fun, but you don't feel like it. Like there's this element of you don't feel like starting over. You don't feel like going out. You don't feel like doing much. You're drained. You're tired. Your energy is very low. Okay. I want to say your sex drive is low too. Your libido is low too. Guys and or girls, which is unusual for Capricorn, okay? But I feel like this person is draining you so bad that like your sex drive or just the situation is getting to you so much that like your sex drive, you just don't even feel like having sex. That's my feeling. You just don't even feel it. Like you're not vibing at all with your partner anymore. Maybe you did at one point. But my feeling is you don't feel like, for those of you who are single, you don't feel like going out in March. You feel like staying in. But the problem is that staying in, kind of isolates you, and you do need to connect to others. So it is important for you to call up friends and go out and have fun and give yourself permission to have fun. You may be working very hard. You may be, again, maybe overly focused on finances, and you may be working and working and working. And there may be some very high highs in March as far as your energy levels, and some very low lows. That's what I want to say. Just very contrasting. And it's interesting, my whole screen went, it's weird because the sun disappeared behind a cloud, I think. Contrasting energies. So you need to take the perspective in your life that you're going to be successful. Be determined. The chariot, you got the chariot here too. I pulled another card for your attitude. What your attitude needs to be is success, okay? And in my other deck, success, how do you achieve success? Well, you outrun your opponent. You in some cases outlive your opponent. You never question, never doubt your purpose. And to me, this is paranoia and fear to hear that's showing up. And there's doubt, there's question, there's concern about what your purpose is. And paranoia, maybe paranoia that you're not going to make it. But you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith in yourself. You need to have faith that things are going to work out. You need to have faith that any divorce situation or separation is going to work out. It's going to be for the best. You have to believe that, you are a very strong female and that you're going to be financially successful. You need to believe that you're going to be able to make your way in the world. Because I feel like there's a question or doubt that maybe you're not sure. You're not sure that you're going to make it. You're questioning. You have a fear of failure. And the thing is, Capricorns do generally fear failure. They fear letting people down. They fear not living up to other people's expectations or even their own expectations. Capricorns set the bar high. I feel like you have set the bar so high for yourself that there is this fear that you're not going to be able to achieve it. It's like the type A personality that makes a list for themselves and gets upset when they don't complete everything on that list. So the universe is saying to you, you need to work on your emotions, some of you are bipolar, okay? Some of you have highs and lows. Some of you need to really work on what's going on with the people in your life, connecting with other people, working on your relationships if you have one, romantic or otherwise. Believe that, I want to say you deserve to be loved, and you do need to focus on romance. What is real romance? You need to believe, okay? You need to believe that you are worthy of love. You need to believe that there is going to be romance in your life. You need to believe that there is a person for you that's going to make you happy. And have faith. And the card that I just pulled, you need to believe that you're going to meet your soulmate, or that you're going to be with your soulmate, because you are. And you got the 10 of Cups. That's what needs to happen here. Whatever's going on with this Knight of Cups person, let it play out. Don't get involved. If this is something that's playing out in your own life because you're involved with the Knight of Cups, because, or maybe you are the Knight of Cups, This is something that's needed to happen. The angels are looking out for you. They're there for you. If you're concerned, you know, you're worried, you're upset, you're emotional, you'll definitely say some prayers because the angels are there for you. And know that there's other people there. I feel like in the position of your attitude, you know, you not only have a fear of failure, but you have a fear that you are not loved. And you are, because there are other people in this spread. You know, you're not the only one in this spread. So there are people there for you. You just need to reach out to them. But faith is the most important thing. I feel like faith is the message, the biggest message for you, Capricorn, in this reading. Faith, believing that you will have romance, believing that you will have a soulmate that you will be with, and believing that you will be successful. Because I feel like you will. I do. It's just you're paranoid that you're not going to be successful. Your fear is that you're not going to be successful. And that's blocking you from, you know, being active in the world and actually being success. You know, being a success. So don't hold yourself back. And don't hesitate. I feel like there's this hesitation to do something. If you have an idea for something, go for it. You know, you may need to start your own business. Some of you need to start your own business. To me, this is the Capricorn way. This is the Capricorn challenge. If you haven't started it yet, do it. Even if it's something on the side, do it. You know, go for it. And on that note, that's all for right now. I think that's all that I'm getting from these cards. Definitely recommend a private reading. This is a very challenging spread this month. There's a lot of positive messages here, though. So, you know, hang in there. And I send you big hugs like I always do. Big hugs. Big kisses. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, Google Plusing. It means so much to me. Definitely be in touch if you want a private reading. I'd love to get one set up for you. And I just wish you guys all the best. And I'll be back in April, so stay tuned for more videos. And thanks again. All right, take care.